Hi there. I'm so excited you're here. Can't wait to tell you all about the Stand in Your Truth workshop, the day long for women. Before I jump in, I just want to let you know that all of my containers are bilingual. I made a choice to communicate it in English because it is so much more loving to my nervous system with the effort and the time that it takes to do everything bilingually. So that's a choice I've made, but I wanted you to know that both languages are very present within the containers and also my communications like emails and whatnot when it comes to an offering. So there you are. Okay, let's jump in. Oh gosh, I'm so thrilled to be able to offer this kind of container because I feel that it's really unique. I don't want to go too much into what it's not, but I want to make it clear that it is a very active, very embodied experience. We won't just be sitting and talking about what it means to stand in our truth, but really having a somatic experience around it. And what is extremely powerful in this container is the time that we take to start to listen to what is true for us, to understand how that lives in our body, so that we can continuously tune into ourselves. And in this tuning in, we start to realize like how we hold ourselves back, how we protect, how we, like what it is that it is in our structure to want to not speak our truth. You know, what's the conditioning? What's the belief systems? So all of this is explored within the workshop, but in a way that is extremely respectful to your rhythm. So there's no have-tos, there's no, there's nothing you have to do. It's very much in how you want to navigate taking the next step in knowing more about yourself. And then taking some risks if you want, like being seen and witnessed and welcomed in all of who you are. So it's a really such a powerful container for learning and transforming, learning about and transforming the relationship with ourselves. And then that automatically has an impact on the relationships that we have in our lives. I mean, it has to, because we start to develop such deep love and radical self-acceptance of self. It automatically has us see our humanity and has us see other people's humanity, because we have all aspects in who we are, because we're all human. We have all of it, just to different degrees. So the more that we get to learn about ourselves and welcome all of our parts, the more that we can share what is true for us, stand in it, and also see other people, like really see them for who they are, and that sometimes they might behave a certain way and before it would trigger us, but now it's like, oh, I can see the hurt behind the reaction. And so that alone, having that skill, it is a superpower to be able to be like, oh gosh, like I know that place in me and I can see it in you. And so now I can not react to your reaction. I can stop and be like, okay, I see you. I see what's happening. And that, I mean, that dismantles like defenses instantly when the person feels seen and understood. And then the relationship shifts drastically. So it's not only a workshop that will have an impact on your relationship with self, but with your relationships in your life. And more concretely, so you know what we'll be doing within, like during the whole day, because it's 9 to 5, a whole day together, we'll be starting with movement. because I think it's number one, super important to get into our bodies, ground, allow the energy to start flowing so we can feel ourselves. So that right from the get-go is it's what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen. And then from there we'll connect. We'll create the connection within the group and start exploring. And we'll use different modalities. There'll be some somatic exploration, some journaling, some movement. I'm not going to name exactly what we're going to do, because the way that I structure things is that I leave a lot of space for the feminine energy to come in, which is the deep listening, which is like what needs to be met, how does it want to be met. And so there is a structure, and there's also space to listen to the group, to see where you're at, to see what you need. So I work with those both elements, both energies. And then at the end, we'll do an integrative somatic experience to help us ground even more and stay connected to ourselves, stay connected to the group as we transition. So yeah, it's a beautiful, powerful experience where, because inevitably we start to open up, we start to share, and that opens hearts. And so the group gets closer. There are more risks that are taken. Yeah, it's thrilling. It's thrilling. I love it. So I hope to see you there. Let me know if you have any questions. It's Saturday, April 27th, 9:15 to 5:15. And, I'll tell you what you need to bring. Let me know you want to come. And I think I said it already. If you have any questions, let me know. So hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening. Ciao.